Hello, beautiful souls. Today, this lovely pick a card reading is brought to you by yours truly, Miranda Kay. But as I was meditating on trying to figure out what I was meant to offer my collective, the collective, humanity, very strongly, the Divine Mother came through. When I say the Divine Mother, I'm not sure how easily I can express what that is other than the goddess, and she is manifest in many forms. Venus came through, Aphrodite came through, Mother Gaia came through, so the mother of the stars, the mother of the seas, the mother of the moon, a lot. But she expressed to me that she wanted me to share this with the mothers that maybe didn't walk away yesterday. I'm recording this the day after Mother's Day. And she really wants to speak to her children, especially those that maybe didn't feel like Mother's Day was complete. Maybe your children didn't express to you the love that you thought you deserve to receive, or that you did deserve to receive. Maybe you aren't able to see your children. Maybe some of your children are passed on. Maybe you were a mother, or you wanted to be a mother, and you know, all of the things. I won't go into detail, all the things. You know who you are. If you didn't walk away yesterday feeling the insurmountable amount of love that a mother should feel, this message is for you. This message is also for somebody, it could also be for people that are missing their mothers as well. For the Divine Mother is wanting to uplift and hold you during this time. So the message that she gave me, that she wanted to reach her children that were feeling lost and sad, and uplift them with messages of empowerment and sovereignty and love, unconditional divine love. This time I have just chosen 3 tarot cards for you to pick from. We will be using quite a few different oracle decks along with that. I also have the zodiac signs here, 4 zodiac signs apiece for you to choose with your zodiac as well. Pile number 1, we are going to be using the Chrysalis Tarot, and I have a little charm here, which was a money sign. You also have this beautiful rose quartz crystal. And for pile number 2, we have the Neon Tarot with this little clock. Whoops. That was a charm that came with it, this little clock. And it looks like it's at 10:07, if that's significant to anybody. So a clock with this lepidolite, rough lepidolite crystal, the Neon Tarot, and then we have this piece of amethyst, with this intertwining hearts charm, as well as my mother's deck. So this deck was handed down to me from my mother, and so although it may not be as pretty, it is definitely sacred, and maybe it means something to you. Maybe a deck passed down from your mother may mean something to you, or maybe you want to pass down a deck to your child, your daughter. I do have a crystal ball here that I will be scrying with as I go along in these messages. Now, if you are not interested in choosing from the zodiacs, I would go ahead and pause here, because I'm about to show the zodiac signs. Pause here and go to the timestamps down below in the comment section at the pinned comment and choose your pile from there. Okay. All right, for those of you that want to choose from your zodiac signs, I suggest maybe tuning into your sun, moon, and rising sign, okay? Let's see. We have Libra for pile number 1, we have Libra, Scorpio, Leo, and Capricorn. Pile number 1 again is Libra, Scorpio, Leo, and Capricorn. Okay, for pile number 2, we have Cancer, Virgo, Aquarius, and Sagittarius. Okay, and for pile number 3, we have Pisces, Taurus, Gemini, and Aries. For example, what I mean by checking the piles with your sun, moon, and rising, what I mean is, for example, my sun is Sagittarius, my moon is Aquarius, and my rising is Gemini. So I would check pile 2 and pile 3. Understand? Okay. I love, love, love you guys. Pick your piles, and I will see you on the flip side. Hello, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. You chose the Chrysalis Tarot, and the zodiac signs associated with this pile are Scorpio, Libra, Capricorn, and Leo. You also chose the rose quartz crystal here with the money sign. So before I get started on your pile, I just wanted to tune in with my crystal ball here to see what messages were coming through. This is a weird message or a weird image, but I'm seeing a woman with a hat, and there's almost like energy flowing off of her crown, like above her head. So to me, this is kind of showing me like an idea that's coming off of your hat. She's either riding a broom, or she has a broom through her arm, and the brushy part of the broom is like at the top up here, and then there's a child or an angel. It's either an angel or it's a child with a cape, and they're pulling, or they're holding onto the broom, hanging onto the broom. They're either pushing her and guiding her with the broom, or they're trying to hold on to her coattail, pretty much. So, very odd message here. Very odd scry. This could mean that you are running forward with this idea that is being sent up with this manifestation of you trying to contact a spirit baby, but the spirit baby's like, hey, I'm right here. I'm riding with you. I'm part of this. I'm the one that gave you the idea. So I hope that resonates for somebody. Okay, let's get started. Now I'm seeing a rainbow. Beautiful. And an owl. Now I see an owl. Okay, so I do have 5 different decks, oracle decks I'm going to use here in your reading. I'm going to go ahead and move these off camera, these zodiac coins, where we don't need them. Oh, and of course, my familiar is coming to visit, even though she just got done drinking her. Hello. What are we doing, Patch? Even though she just got done drinking her water, so I'm not sure why she's here. Hi. Do you have something to say to pile 1? Are you showing support and love? Thank you. Beautiful girl. Hi. She's just sitting on my armrest now, so I guess she's just here. She's just here for you, pile number 1. That's special, huh? That's very special. Do you have something to say? Do I need to channel you? Okay, she's saying that there could be an animal spirit and child, like an animal child, like a crossover animal. possibly, that you could have. Maybe you've lost a familiar or a pet that was like your child. This also resonates, she's saying. Yeah, my flame is flickering over here. You guys can't see it, it's off camera, but I have a green candle. Okay, do you want me to move this, or what are we doing? Okay. Yep, that's fire. That's, yep, hot, hot fire. Okay. She just wanted to make sure you guys knew that she was here. And yeah. Okay. Let's get into your oracle cards. I am going to be using the Sacred Symbols Oracle. Oh, look at that. Home is at the bottom of the deck. This was pre-shuffled. Home and gratitude. Beautiful. Home and gratitude. Great. Be grateful for your home, and also light a candle and be in gratitude for your home, even if that's a home far, far away. Okay. Let's see. Can we get the uplifting messages from the Divine Mother for pile number 1? What uplifting messages do you have for pile number 1? Who chose this Chrysalis Tarot and the Rose Quartz? Ooh. Okay, might as well just leave it open since it came out. We have New Moon. The bottom of the deck, we have Shadow. Okay. I'm not going to read the bottom of the deck, but it's just good to know what's under there. Ooh. Fear. Okay. That was, it got stuck when I went to move them up. So there is something about shadow and fear, okay? What are the uplifting messages that you have for for pile number 1? This is the Hecatian Path deck, Oracle deck. Can I get the uplifting messages that you have for pile number 1? Divine Mother. Divine Mother. What uplifting messages do you have for pile number 1? What messages do your daughters and sons need? Specifically, your daughters that are mothers. What messages do you have for pile number 1? Divine Mother. Ooh. Love it. Okay, we have of the Earth with stability. Definitely the Earth Mother here showing up. And we have the Most Manifest Goddess with diversity at the bottom of the deck. Yes, beautiful. So even though you may not know Hecate, understand that the goddess does manifest in many, many, many forms. Many forms. Exactly like I was saying on the intro. Sorry for the shaking. Alright, one more. Ooh, that's my favorite. This is one of my very favorite cards of this deck. The Mystic Grove. Isn't it beautiful? Sacred space, silence, and inner being. You guys might need to take a vacation to find the love within self. Can I get one card or whatever? Ooh, I love that. Rainbow Drake. You have intensity, abundance, and nobility. Alright, let's get one more. Uplifting messages for pile number 1 for your children that chose pile number 1. For those that, whoa, there we go. I'm going to leave that down since we don't know what it is yet. Let's leave it a surprise, but ooh, that's beautiful. The Ancient White. Amplifier, provide, and fertility. Amplifier, provide, and fertility. Beautiful. Okay. Let's get what energies are available to pile number 1. Divine Mother and Dragons. What energies and power of empowerment, energies of empowerment are available for pile number 1? Whoop. Earth Dragon. Wow. Air and Fire Dragon. Also, I'm noticing the angel wings here. Okay. Last but not least, I just got done pre-shuffling these, so What other uplifting messages do you have, Divine Mother, for pile number 1? That card always makes me laugh. Warrior Woman. Love it. What uplifting messages do you have for pile number 1, Divine Mother? What? Okay. Inner Earth. Wow, you guys are so connected to Earth. I'm going to leave these down since we don't know what they are. But at the bottom of the deck, we have the Golden Children, Inner Child, Tenderness, Innocence, and Rare Gifts. Wow, that is so beautiful. I'm not sure if that's like where that is or if that's a sun. I'm looking at this huge temple portal here. Okay. Let's get into your reading. Okay, we have new moon. New moons are a space for something brand new here, and in fact, when I am recording this, we have a new moon coming up in like a couple of days actually. Let me pause this and check my calendar real quick. Okay, the new moon enters Gemini on the 16th at 10:23. So the new moon is the 16th of this month, so we have a few days from when I'm recording this. As I was about to start tuning back in to connect with you here, I'm seeing a mirroring image on my crystal ball to this new moon card here. Okay. So I think that that's interesting because the crystal ball has so many possibilities. And so does this new moon card, for it is inside blackness, darkness, divine feminine energy. But it's also in a box. So I find it more powerful seeing it here in this crystal ball, for it has all the possibilities of the world in each different shard inside, or whatever they're called, for they make possible different views of things. Okay, with the stability here of the earth, one second, Patchy is asking to be let out. You're not going in and out, Patch, okay? Stay in or stay out. How much do you want to bet she'll come push the door open in about 2 minutes? Okay, I'm being guided to read this card to you because I think it's relevant to your entire message. Okay, it says, the very earth itself tears open amidst quake and storm, shaking reality to its core, and yet Hecate stands powerful and firm, towering like an ancient oak. We can tap into these powers of stability and steadfastness, calling upon Hecate for protection and empowerment. And it is here where we may face our worst fears or discover our deepest potential. But as in all things, we must prove our mettle in the face of the unknown that lurks beneath. Be sure-footed and certain on your path. So, I'm seeing the triple goddess here, 2 faces here, 1 here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm seeing a 7-star crown, which represents the Fey realm as well. I'm looking at the lightning, and I'm thinking about how the lightning empowers me. I literally take energy from the lightning, and I'm seeing these oak trees here, or these oak leaves here, with this acorn and this snake here. But what's interesting is that there's something... Oh, it's its shadow. Okay, cool. So actually, the snake head is seeing its own shadow of its own fangs. I've never looked at that before. But if you look really closely, there's another like little piece coming off right here. And I'm like, how is that? What kind of snake is that? But it's seeing its shadow there. I wonder what that's representing. And this is almost a new moon. It's a little bit past, but... And the number is 9. I'm going to leave that there with you. Oak is about stability and strength and security. So, okay. So, yeah, you guys could have been feeling like you are not stable right now. You could be having a lot of fears. Remember one of the first cards that came, or the card that was at the bottom, that was stuck at the bottom when I moved the Hikatian deck, was fears. So maybe you guys have been quite fearful lately because you feel like you're not stable, especially when it comes to money. You guys could be having serious money issues. And if you're worried that you didn't have enough money to support your children, or that you think that your children didn't enjoy Mother's Day because you really didn't have the money to do anything with them, if you are a single mother or something like that, please know that children don't care about money. Children just care about spending quality time with their mother. So please don't worry about that, okay? But there's something here about facing your fears and stepping out into figuring out what exactly it is that you are capable of here, because it looks like you don't know your capability. Maybe you have been needing stability and security within relationships or within your family dynamics, and you haven't been on your own before. But this new moon energy here, there's a piece of my hair. Interesting. With this new moon energy here with stability, and then this rainbow drake is, oh, what a beautiful message. Intensity, abundance, and nobility. Oh my gosh, this message is so beautiful. I can't. Oh. The Divine Mother is here to tell you that you may be thinking that you are in lack. Look at that. I stopped at the Ace of Mirrors, the Ace of Cups. Oh my goodness. You think that you may be in lack, but the Divine Mother is telling you, you are noble. You are nobility. You are of a divine, noble bloodline of the Draco constellation. I don't know why that just came through. I just heard that, so you guys might know what that is, or maybe you'll look it up tomorrow. I have no idea. But this is so powerful. Abundance. You don't understand the abundance that you hold in your DNA, is what I just heard. And the Divine Mother is here to tell you that this is a program that you put in on yourself because you knew that this life would be hard, but it's not yours. This doesn't belong to you. This lack mindset does not belong to you. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. We have Pathfinder, breakthrough, overcoming challenges. Yeah, this is this new moon energy. You are about to break through. You're about to have a breakthrough. Oh, yes, you are. Is that 2 moons? It is. Interesting. There's a moon here behind his head, and there's another moon down here. What is with this mirroring thing, this shadow thing? Okay, listen. The Divine Mother is saying that you think that all you are is this, like, dimly, this little tiny bitty thing that doesn't have any control over much. It's a little weak little dimple, right? This moon is a little weak shine, like it's not bright at all compared to this. Okay, or compared to that. But what you're not understanding is that you're only seeing a sliver of what you actually are, like of what you are actually worth, of what you are, like you're not seeing your worth fully, because this is your actual brightness, this huge, big, bright moon up here, like 20 times brighter, like times 1,000,000 compared to this one. You're only seeing what leaves in your wake, though, what you leave in your wake, because you can't see yourself, right? You can't really see yourself unless if you're looking in a mirror. So you're just looking on the ground and seeing what your light is shining off, what it's leaving behind. Darling, that is not all you have. That is not all you are. You are noble from a sacred bloodline that has been forgotten. And you are so worth sitting upon diamonds, is what I just heard. You're used to sitting upon diamonds. Okay, wow. We have Earth Dragon here. This is what is being offered to you for your what you have available to you, the powers that be that you have available to you. I'm seeing this spiral here. Spiral, 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 spiral. This is resonant with some earth energetic grid work I did the other day. You guys could be grid workers. Earth dragon clears your path and the land around you. Yes, stay grounded, be ready to serve. Stuck energy is clearing. You can move forward in life. Oh, I don't know why I just got emotional. Whew, I feel like you guys have been stuck in this place for a long time. I feel like you guys have been stuck in this place of heavy, dense energy for a long time. Do you hear me? And this earth dragon, this powerful earth dragon, please call them. Ask that the fourth dimensional earth dragons please come to help you clear the land around you, the people around you. Oh, wow. I know you've been waiting on this. She says, my child, I know that you've been waiting on this and you've been feeling this reprieve for a long time and it's not come. But there is reasons why it must have waited, and you healed ahead of time. You were expecting this to come way before it was meant to, because you got to the place you are meant to be at now before schedule. She's saying that you are so determined and so loyal and so dedicated that you got things done before the scheduled and contracted times they were meant to get done. And so you had to wait. You had to wait, and you almost lost hope. You almost lost hope because you've heard so many of these messages of like, oh, it's something amazing is coming. Don't worry. You know, you just have to wait a little bit longer. And, you know, as most of those are hooks that are meant to keep you stuck and bound to some reader. But this is, there's my familiar, what did I say? Has it been 10 minutes? But this is not that. This is not that. In fact, this is it happening. So do not doubt and sadness and fear. You already see this. You have seen the change today. She's saying that something shifted today and that you will know what that means. Come, Patch. You asked to come in. Come on. Okay, well, don't knock on my door then if you're not ready to come in. She knocked on my door. Wow, okay, that's exactly what we're talking about here. She just knocked on my door, but I wanted to finish talking before I went to go let her in. By the time I got up to go let her in, she was walking away, had her butt to me, and said, like pouting her little lips at me, and won't even turn around to come back into the door now that it's time to let her in, because she's like, I was waiting and you didn't come right when I said, and so now I'm not even gonna come. Oh my gosh, that is the perfect representation of how the Divine Mother is seeing you right now, my love. She says, don't be a stubborn little child and pout because I didn't open the door for you right away. You were the one that came earlier. Then it was time. Then it's time. And look, here we are, the queen, the weaver, the queen of scrolls. The weaver is here to help you weave to your design, but you have to wait for it to be time. Okay? Let's see what other messages we have here. Inner Earth. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. Oh my gosh, they all resonate. Trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? That card always makes me crack up, because what is a niggle? Like, what does niggle mean? That is so funny. Oh, that cracks me up. The void. Stop. Embrace winter. Great cosmic womb. Earth school. Life lesson. Soul growth. Study. Higher learning. Okay. I feel like you came from the void. You literally dove out from the void to come here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. She's saying that you have been in the cosmic womb, in the Divine Mother's womb. That's where you've been this whole time. And now it's time to dive out on not your terms, but on the terms of the contracts of your divine blueprint, your divine pattern that you are meant to fulfill here. You can't come sooner than what the world is ready for. Yeah, you were ready, but was the world around you ready? Not quite. And that's what this is talking about. And so now you're going to have to believe again. She's asking you to believe again, okay? Let's see. Oh, this is so beautiful, pile number 1. Okay, what messages, Mother, Divine Mother, what messages do you have for your children that shows pile number 1? The 10 of Stones. Wow, the golden flower, temperance, Sagittarius energy here. I'm seeing the 2 fish though as Pisces, and I'm seeing these as Aquarius. So you could have, there could be a connection to Pisces and Aquarius for you. Also, I'm seeing Chinese writing, or is that Japanese? I'm not sure, but it's some type of something. So that could be significant as well. Also, there's some butterflies here. Blue butterflies, yellow butterflies, red butterflies. The 9 of Stones and the 10 of Stones. Okay, in this deck, the actual meanings of the tarot are completely different. The 10 of Stones is actually the 10 of Pentacles, which normally would be great abundance. It would be fulfillment, financial fulfillment or something like that. But I think this is different. I think this deck is different. Let's just get a few more cards here. Can I get a few more messages from the Divine Mother for pile number 1? Whoop. Wow, the moon. Yes, it is. Okay, the moon. Beautiful. Okay, and one more. Whoops. Whoop. There we go. Wow, the World. Oh my goodness. And the Hangman with the Celtic Owl. You cannot make it up, guys. This is beautiful. You've got 3 major arcana cards and 1 10. 1 10. One minor arcana, but it's a 10. 10 of Stones. Okay, 1 second. Okay, I just love this little deck so much. I'm going to read to you what it says. Okay, this is the 10 of Stones. You see the little sprite and all the little vines and everything? Okay. So, it says, woe to the soul who attempts to wrestle away this sprite's prized possessions that he worked so hard for. This sprite has become entwined in an aggressive and possessive overgrowth of vines, a negative representation of worldly ties that bind. These Gordian knots define who he is, and unless he detaches himself psychologically, threaten to stymie personal growth and his physical well-being. The 10 of Stones is about healthy choices to prioritize your success in the material world. Tarot cards number 10 signify transition to the next growth cycle once your priorities are balanced. Okay, so really this is saying that you are about to come through a breakthrough, overcoming challenges. You'll survive this, new solutions and beginnings, clearing the path for you, for your stability. You are about to have the energy that you've been needing to get your priorities straight when it comes to finances and material things, your finances. As this shifts, a whole new beginning is coming for you, a transformation. You are in a death and rebirth cycle right here, okay? Death and rebirth, the void, and boom, look at that. She's swimming into the void. Okay, and I love this because look at how her arms are spread out here. Her arms are spread out here. This is telling you to trust the niggle internally. And this moon card says this. The moon attribute is reflection. A surrealistic dreamscape invites you to drift into the depths of your subconscious mind. The bejeweled crescent moon is crowned with an 8-pointed star. She embraces the tiny island as a mother might embrace a bewildered child. Do you hear that? As a mother might embrace a bewildered child. The moon calls you to creative reflection. Her mysteries will be revealed in due course when you least expect them. If you feel stranded and bewildered, energize your goals and aspirations with positive thoughts. That's what this is all about. It's finding a new way, new solutions and beginnings, new moon, new things, brand new beginnings, a breakthrough. Because it's the new way of seeing things, a new way of seeing, okay? A new way of seeing. The moon is about joyful celebration of your successes. An encounter with the moon is an encounter with the Great Mother. You cannot make it up, guys. Who asks you to listen attentively to your inner voice, dreams, and intuition. They have amazing power to alter your future. Now, what's crazy is that I was going to, but I didn't. I should have. I was going to tell you about my first ever encounter with what I call the Divine Mother. And she came to me when I was on a very low point in my life, out in the middle of the road, barefoot in a flannel. And she shone down on me. And at that moment, that's when I decided, okay. Like, I was asking why. Why was this happening to me? And she showed up, and that was my very first encounter with the Divine Mother. And since then, she has shown up when I really need her. She has truly shown up physically in amazement to make me... It puts me in complete awe and gratitude. And knowing that I don't have to ever worry, that I'm never alone. Now the Psyche, or the World card coming after this is absolutely amazing. And I just got a sunflower for Mother's Day yesterday, so this is beautiful. I love the sunflower. But this is amazing because this is saying, once you connect with your inner, that inner niggle, what that niggling feeling is trying to tell you, that's the Divine Mother here for you, trying to tell you this, okay? Tell you things and guide you. She's guiding you. Your soul growth, study, higher learning. Okay, it says, the world, ascension. Psyche dances onto the world stage to herald your glorious success. This card is about those moments of clarity that bring quantum leaps of awareness and understanding. Transformation is a lifelong work in progress, a continuing quest for renewal and growth. When one growth cycle ends, another begins. Literally, it says soul growth. Study, higher life lessons, soul growth, higher learning. Wow. Okay, sorry. You travel through many doorways on the quest for fulfillment. Psyche's message is to mind the thresholds. Lest you become stuck in the certitude of absolutes and cease to grow. Psyche translates as either soul or butterfly in Greek. As a beautiful butterfly, Psyche symbolizes a transformation of consciousness called ascension, your highest calling. Higher learning, highest calling. You are stepping into your highest calling, and it brings so much stability and breakthrough. Ah, this is so good. At the bottom of the deck, we have at the bottom of the death. Yeah, at the bottom of the death, we have rebirth. We have the Hangman here with the Celtic Owl. The Celtic Owl urges you to seek out wisdom and open your mind to new ways of thinking. The interwoven Celtic knot reminds you to be mindful of intricacies and connectivity of all creation. The unseen world remains dark to many because its reality is doubted or denied. An owl has the ability to see clearly in the black of night. Against starry skies, Celtic owl symbolizes seeing creation holistically and suggests that this as a personal goal to consider. However, this goal cannot be achieved quickly. It requires patience, imagination, and frequent contemplation. Only if you embrace the divine light can Celtic owl help you obtain the harmony, peace, and transformation taught by all the great sages. Ooh, sorry for shaking the table. Okay, pile number 1. Wow. This was such a beautiful message. I don't know if I have much more to say here. The path is being cleared, but I do want to give you some basic advice. Wow, the 9 of Stones again. I do want to give you some basic advice though here. Be ready to serve. Stuck energy is clearing. You can move forward in life, because I feel like this reading of this Earth Dragon card will tell you how to activate this gift. Okay, 1 second. Okay, I'm like mind blown right now. I don't know if I said it earlier, but ley lines are significant. Grid work is significant. I'm pretty positive I said grid work somewhere. Okay, I'm not sure exactly where, but it is significant. Okay, listen to what this card says. It says, 4th dimensional earth dragons are brown and the color of soil. They love the planet and the land itself. It was these sturdy dragons who helped to build the original dragon lines that we now call ley lines. Part of their service work is to travel along them to clear them when asked to do so. When we send an instruction to the earth dragons to work with the ley lines, they can power away under the surface to clear any blockages. This impacts hugely on people and situations in the vicinity. They can also help to ground us and our mission in this life. Go ahead right now for me and do me a favor. Say, fourth dimensional earth dragons, please come, power through and clear and cleanse and purify the ley lines beneath my feet at this moment in time. And take a deep breath in and out. Okay, so I'm not sure if that's how you do it, but let's see what the guidance says. It is time to clear unwanted energies that are preventing your life from moving forward. Some of these may be in the earth under your home or office or where you travel. Yes, call on the earth dragons and ask them to remove all that is not accordance with divine light. They then sense the frequency rising within the land and on your path. This card also suggests you may be called on to do planetary service work. Yeah, as the earth dragons will take the opportunity to cleanse any ley lines you focus on. Take a moment to direct them to clear the planetary grid and visualize the grid glowing and shimmering. When you walk, think of the earth dragons and connect with them through the earth. Ask them to ground you and your vision, for this card signifies that they are now boosting your spiritual journey and you are ready to fly. Notice the progress you make. Wow. If you guys actually do this, you're about to have such a big shift in your life. And please, 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 for the sake of me and of you, come back and comment and let me know the shift that happens when you do these ley line grids. It's like clearing all of this viney stuff out, okay? This was such a beautiful message. I'm so excited for you, pile number 1. I claim it, I claim it, I claim it. And I love it. And I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being here and for choosing to watch this. I'm so proud of you, and I'm so happy that the Divine Mother has guided me to give you this message of hope and literal directions to how to clear the dense energies around you so you can have this breakthrough. What a blessing. I love you so much, and I'll see you next time. If you're headed on to Pile 2 with me, come on in. Otherwise, bye. Mwah. Hello, pile number 2. You chose the Neon Tarot with this beautiful, rough lepidolite and this time clock charm. And the zodiacs associated with pile number 2 are Virgo, Cancer, Aquarius, and Sagittarius. Okay, before we get into your reading, I will be using my crystal ball here to scry, and I just wanted to tell you what I got so far. Okay, I see a mother on her hands, on her knees, with her head bowed in defeat, and an angel halo above her head, but also a Saturn ring of clutter, overstimulation, noise, nervous system dysregulation, and all of these things that are darker just coming at you from behind or from the side. You're exhausted of not being heard, of not being seen, of so much noise, and not being able to shut it out. You're almost too full. Okay, I will place that there. I hope that resonates for somebody. I like it there, okay. Okay, so I did look up what lepidite represents. I guess I should have, and I didn't think about it. For pile number 1 with the rose quartz, I didn't think about looking up the meaning because everyone knows what rose quartz is. It's a heart healing, it's a heart opening, it's for your heart, you know. It's very loving and emotionally healing. Now, lepidolite, it's for mothers that are exhausted, emotionally exhausted, for the mothers that are holding grief, resentment, overstimulation, burnout, and invisible sadness. Lepidite says, rest, release, emotional decompression, nervous system healing, safety after disappointment. This is the pile for mothers who are tired of carrying everyone emotionally while nobody notices the weight. The message of this Lepidite feels like you are allowed to stop bleeding for people who only notice you when you pour. You probably attract overgivers. This pile will attract people like you would be, overgiving, grieving mothers, spiritually fatigued women, mothers carrying silent emotional pain. So rose quartz would have been the embrace. Lepidite is the exhale after. Okay? So that is the crystal that you chose, the lepidolite. And here are, again, your zodiacs associated with this pile are Virgo, Aquarius, Sagittarius, and Cancer. Could be sun, moon, or rising signs. Also, if they're not your zodiac signs, please don't worry. This is just another way for people to pick their piles. And I have five oracle decks here. Oh, hello, little bug. Excuse me. Here, you have to get up over here, okay? Interesting. I have 5 different oracle decks that I will be choosing from and pulling a card from each. You also chose this little time clock. Its number is on... Oh, there's a little fairy moth. Wow. Hello. Are you going to come over here? He's on my broom. It's on 10:07 or 10:08, I think. 6 or 7. 10:06 or 10:07 is where the clock is at. The little charm there. Let's go ahead and get into picking your cards for the pile. So, pile number 2. Let's ring the bell. Sending pure divine golden light through everything on my altar, as well as everyone that wants to receive that loving embrace, that may be watching this pile, that may be drawn to this pile, number 2. Let's get one card for uplifting, loving, okay. Threshold, conviction, and beyond. All right. Uplifting and loving messages from the Divine Mother for those that chose or drawn to pile number 2. Okay. We will leave that one face down at the bottom of the deck. Oh, we have what a beautiful Elven Queen. Unfoldment, prosperity, starlight. Oh my gosh, that card is so beautiful. Just like you, pile number 2. Absolutely gorgeous energy, baby. Gorgeous. Ow. I just burnt my wrist trying to grab my Siren's Claim oil. That was weird. Why would I put my wrist right over the flame? I was guided to anoint myself with my Siren's Claim because I did it before I did pile number 1. And they wanted me to like re-anoint myself. And it burnt me. Siren's Claim. Sorry about that. I forgot to re-up on my oil prior to starting your message. I'm also going to be using my divination oil as well. Okay. Threshold. What does it say? Conviction and beyond. Beyond the threshold. Beyond conviction to go beyond the threshold. Ooh, I love it. Okay. Let's get the rest of your cards. We also have the Hecatian Oracle. I've already pre-shuffled. What uplifting messages does the Divine Mother have for pile number 2? What uplifting messages? Wow, okay. Oh, was I holding it upside down or did it just... Nope. Oh, okay, wow. Actually, these don't go in reverse, but it was in reverse, so I'm going to leave that there because I absolutely love that. We have Persephone with growth at the bottom of the deck. with the Hakatsian deck. And then we have the Sacred Symbols, Oracle, Home, and Karmic Path. All right, let's see. What uplifting, loving messages does the Divine Mother have for pile number 2? What uplifting, divine messages? Whoa. Yes, 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 yes. Karmic Path is still at the bottom of the deck. You guys are, there's a huge shift here for you. Okay, a huge change in the weather, my loves. That's how I feel. Divine timing, yes. Rose pink dragon and orange dragon. Okay, let's see what powers that you have available to your, that are available to you now for your highest and best good. What powers, Divine Mother and dragons, what powers are available now to pile number 2 for their greatest and highest good? What powers for pile number 2 are available to them now for their highest good? What? Oh my goodness, that's a lot, a lot, a lot. Fire dragon at the bottom of the deck. Water dragon, fire and water dragon. I'll leave that one alone like that. Okay, well, let's just roll with it. Burns up all the lower energies around you. Love it. Okay, last but not least. Alright, I've already shuffled these, but what uplifting, loving messages does the Divine Mother, the Divine Goddess have for pile number 2? That's... Really? Yeah, that is too many, though. That's too many. Oh, there we go. Council of Lights. Get grounded. Okay. What messages does the Divine Mother? Okay. You got 3 again. Okay, I'm gonna reshuffle because I feel like your energy is so powerful that it's disrupting her voice. Okay, Divine Mother only. What is the message that you have for your child? Pile number 2. Thank you, my love. Yes. See, the courageous peony, multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. Beautiful. And get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitive, connect with nature. You guys are very, very highly empathic, and that's what's causing your energy to be so scattered. Okay, so I felt guided to burn a little bit of Herba Santa. If you would like to accept and receive this heart emotional healing herb, like the energy and the smoke of it, you may just say I accept or not. Herba Santa is absolutely amazing for the healing and the calming of the heart. So I redrew with the dragons because, like all of the other decks, 3 of them flew out, and the 3 that first flew out were always not grounded. They were always overstimulated, over just too much energy going on, chaotic energy. Whoa, what the heck was that? That was so cool. I hope y'all saw that. Something like flew. Do y'all hear the frogs? It was on fire, though. It, like, something like flew from here to there, and it was on fire. Well, there's lots of stuff going on. I can see why you're overstimulated. A lot of distractions. A lot of energy just going everywhere, okay? Anyway, so I redrew thinking that, you know, that was the same situation, and I was right. This is the actual card that we got for the power, which is Rose Pink Dragon. Prepares your heart to connect with the higher facets of the cosmic heart. Open your heart to warm-hearted love and diamond light. Connect with the love of the universe. Love it. And at the bottom of the deck, We have Alpha Dragon. Harness the divine masculine power of creation. Destroy the old. Visualize your dream. Help it to manifest a new world. Beautiful. I love it. Okay. So, pile number 2. Whoops. You have the Sylvan Steed, Threshold, Conviction, and Beyond. We have a white horse here. Beautiful. I'm not sure what the fire is coming out of, or if that's like a wing or something. I'm not sure what that is. It feels like it's a part of his magic, though. Threshold. Through the threshold. Through the threshold is what I heard. Okay, and then we have Elder Boar. Ooh, interesting. Courage, potency, and rebirth. Looks like she's feeding him something. Courage, potency, and rebirth. You guys could be connected to an elder, or I don't know what boar has to do with it, but number 47 with lucky and the horseshoe here. This is like you have the Midas touch. Everything you touch now turns to gold. That's what this means. That's what that represents. Okay, and then 2 cards came out for this deck as well, but I know it was meant to be on purpose because this was upside down and there's no I don't know how it got reversed, but there's no reversals in that deck. We have number 36 with cords and bondage, but it's in reverse, so they are cut now. The bondage, whatever it was that was holding you, is now being cut, or it already is cut. Number 43, the mysteries, initiation through the threshold. Your conviction to go beyond the threshold is what created this initiation for you. Wow, I love it. So 43, which is 7, which is a high frequency number. 43 and 47, 47, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wow. So yeah, also another divine number, 11. Okay. And then we have Hyreth, if I'm saying that correctly. Longing for home, homesick for the stars. Yes, I do feel like this is very much so like star mother energy here. It's like you're holding a lantern up there at the very tippy top of a mountain, longing for home, wherever that is, and you're seeing an echo of yourself here. And then we have, oh, look at all these, Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, Yeshua, Orisha, Council of Light, Divine Orchestration, Helpers, and the Subtle Realms. So you definitely have a lot of beings from the stars that are here to help you. Look at this same energy here. Yeah, this is really beautiful. Okay, I just want to read this initiation card right here, and this dragon card we'll read at the very end because it'll give you instructions on how to move. Yeah, let's see. 43. The mysteries present temptations and obstacles that are both captivating and surreal. In the past, only the initiated would know the secrets and be granted specific blessings, often in the afterlife. Here we gaze on the thin veil that separates us from where we are to where we could be, and all the potential joys and fears that come with that. This is the liminal time and space for which Hecate is so famously known. These discoveries will shape and change you. What lies beyond? Because the fears are what have you bound. I feel like the fears are what bind you. Yes. And this is like just saying everything that you touch turns to gold. I'm pretty sure that's mainly what it says. You've got the Midas touch. Everything you touch turns to gold at this time. Enjoy this winning streak you are on. Meditate on this when you need a little extra boost. Being in the right place, being in the right place at the right time kind of energy. Okay, let's get started on the tarot. What are the high frequency uplifting messages Divine Mother has for pile number 2, the day after Mother's Day? Whoops. Okay, that's a Yeah, that's right here. This bondage and cords. Okay, so the 10 of cords, the 10 of cords, the 10 of cords. Maybe you had 10 cords to something, okay? But, oh, wow, this is so powerful. Okay. The thing that had you bound is whatever it is that you saw coming at you to betray you, to stab you in the front. These 10 swords are stabbing him in the front, not the back, okay? The good thing about the 10 of swords, I know that this is a very hard time to be in this, but the good thing about it, it does mean that it is over. It does not get worse than this. Okay, this is a very strong energy to have. I told the Divine Mother, positive energies. Wow, the 10 of the wands too. Death and, wow, okay, so at the bottom of the deck we had death, right? This means that something is definitely ending. And then you have the 10 of wands on top of it. The end of burden, the end of heaviness, end of strife. And then you have the world, which is literally a completion of a cycle. So you've got the 4 cards that all represent something being complete and done. This could have to do with, yes, this has to do with children, or you're a past loved one, or like your inner child. But this has to do with you being in constant worry and fear and anxiety, being up all night. And it might have to do with the child, with your children, or your home. The Wheel of Fortune also can represent time shifting. Okay. So, whatever that hardship was, that pain, that trauma, that betrayal, it's over, honey. It is over. Do you want to stay there, or would you like to touch everything and turn it into gold and cross through the threshold? Yeah, exactly. The Ace of Pentacles. This is a brand new beginning, an earthly beginning, a beginning that has tangible effects, that has something material to it. Yes, that's what this is right here, is the same thing. Can I get the next card after the 10 of Swords for pile number 2 from the Divine Mother for uplifting and empowering messages of love? Wow. The Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot and the Fool and the Hierophant. Wow, lots of major arcana cards here. This is a huge shift for you. Pile number 2. We're going to clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Let's get one more card here for you, and then we'll clarify the Wheel of Fortune and see what this means if you're going on. I'm assuming you're going on the upside of the wheel now. It could have to do with that, yeah, that karma that's done and over with now. Can I get one more card? The 7 of Pentacles. The King of Wands and the High Priestess. You could be a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and the 10 of Cups and the King of Swords. Okay. You could have been working, you know, this is you collecting your harvest after all the work that you've done. Something karmic has kept you bound for a long time. Can you tell me more about this 10 of Swords? Clarify the 10 of Swords and what this was, this betrayal here. The 2 of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles. Could be a Taurus. Somebody juggling. What's juggling? So what's the 2 of Pentacles here? The 6 of Pentacles. Okay. The Queen of Pentacles. So definitely some type of someone, I feel like it may have been someone holding money over your head, like someone juggling you and continuing to keep you on this, oh yeah, don't worry, I'm gonna make sure that you have what you need, or something like that. It has something to do with someone holding funds over your head to where you couldn't get ahead. Like every time you tried, it seems like they would be like, oh, well, you owe me because I helped you out that one time. Or your car breaks down or something like this. Okay. And what comes after this? Can you tell me more about the Wheel of Fortune here? Yeah, I feel like your luck is shifting, and it's not luck, really. It's divine alignment. It's what you're owed. It's your debt is paid off, or you've released some type of karmic ties. Yeah, whatever was binding you, you've released that, and now all of this abundance that's been stacking up for you can be given to you. Can you tell me more about this Wheel of Fortune? Whoa. Justice. Okay. This is very painful. I'm so sorry. This is a relationship, I feel like. Maybe someone is trying to, like, hurt. Yeah, someone is definitely trying. Somebody tried to hurt you. Tried to keep you stuck. Tried to keep you complacent. Tried to keep you... They try to act like you were dumb, I feel like. Like they did so much for you, but they really just were manipulating you the whole time, and they really hurt you. I mean, this is very harsh energy here. And I think that you had to make a choice. It was either like be killed or walk, you know, fight back and walk away. And I feel like you did. But this was very heavy for you. It was something that was super hard for you because you did have a lot of love in your heart. You're a very loving person. But you were being destroyed. And so you had to just be discerning and say, okay, enough is enough. I can't do this anymore. And look how sad she is. Like, she's not happy that she had to turn you away. Or turn them away. But it was what was just. Karmically just. The Empress, yeah. You're about to have so much energy flowing to you. Okay, you're going from the Three of Swords to the Lovers to a unified self within. Okay, to a unified self within. This is not another relationship. This is you being married in yourself to the divine feminine, the divine masculine within self. This is where you're headed, okay? This is how the Wheel of Fortune is turning. Yeah, from the Five of Pentacles. Okay, can you tell me more about the Seven of Pentacles, please? Collecting your harvest. I'm telling you. The Three of Pentacles. You're walking away and you're taking with you all of the things. And now that you're walking away from this Five of Swords energy, from this mental manipulation energy, this beating someone else down, like someone beating you down, you're walking away with your harvest, okay? And the Divine Mother wants you to know that you are not alone here. They know that you've been bound, and it was just your own beliefs, false patterns, false belief patterns that had you stuck here, okay? Let's read this Rose Pink Dragon card, because this is going to give you instructions on how to heal from this, or the next thing that needs to be done for you to come out of this with the healing that you are meant to hold, and then also give and share to humanity, okay? Rose is the vibration of pure and beautiful, warm-hearted love, and these seventh-dimensional dragons radiate this higher love. Our heart center is 33 faucets, which range from the green of conditional love through pink to pure white. When we are ready to open the pure white transcendent petals in the center of our glowing heart, the rose pink dragons help us to connect our heart with Venus. Wow, Venus is what led this reading. Oh my gosh, the cosmic heart, where we tune into the cosmic love and oneness. These beautiful dragons are attracted to us as soon as our heart is ready. We may feel our heart center become warm when they are near us. People will then respond to the rose pink that is starting to shine in our energy fields. Aww. Okay, guidance. Receiving this card suggests that your higher heart is ready to connect to the cosmic heart. Ask the rose pink dragons to touch your heart center and sense an awakening and expanding. When the 4 central petals open, they sparkle with diamond light. They contain the higher facets of the love energy of the universe. Be aware of them lighting up so that all 33 facets of your heart center are active. You may see or sense a shaft of rose pink light flowing from your heart right up to the cosmic heart, which opens wide to you. Breathe soft, warm pink light into your aura. Notice how you transcend your emotions as the rose pink dragons stay close to you and light you up. Oh my goodness, I love that. So please do that. Allow yourself to go through that meditation. Okay, I love you guys so much. I hope this resonates with you. Please let me know if it does down below, and how you feel whenever you do this meditation with the rose pink dragons. But please also know the most important thing is that you understand and you know that you are no longer in bondage. This is your initiation into something much more powerful, and you are not alone whatsoever. Everything you touch now turns to gold. Please take your harvest. Have the courage and the potency to go through this rebirth, and the conviction to drive beyond this threshold. I love you, pile number 2. If you are interested in more messages, pile number 1 actually had a lot to do with time. So you could be drawn to pile number 1. I would watch that. If not, you're welcome to come on over to pile number 3 and see if there's a message there for you. And if not, I will see you next time. I love you guys. Please comment down below if you chose this pile and how it resonated. Mwah. Blessings. Welcome, pile number 3. Last but absolutely not least, you, my friend, chose this weird. I kept wanting to say an L name. Labradorite, lapis lazuli is what went through my head, which I know it's not. It's amethyst. But isn't that quite interesting? Okay. You chose this amethyst for your pile. Pile number 3. All right. It also reminds me of a diamond. I love it. Spiritual growth, intuition, guidance here. You also chose the charm with the 2 intertwining hearts, mother and daughter, it looks like, or mother and son. Okay, and the zodiac signs associated with this pile are Aries, Gemini, okay, definitely Taurus, and Pisces. Tartar, just wanted to kind of fly in there. Ooh. Okay, that's interesting. I never actually looked that deep on these. But this little baby here on this Taurus has a bow and arrow. Is that a baby or is that a child? I mean, it's got wings. Interesting. So this has a bow and arrow. So I'm going to take that as Sagittarius as well here. I'm going to say Saggy too. With that bow and arrow angel there. Temperance angel with a bow. Huh. Okay. So Taurus, Sag. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Love it. Okay. You also are very, very, very lucky because this is my mother's. You can't make it up. I just pre-shuffled this. Didn't look at the bottom of the deck, but there you have it. Temperance. Sagittarius is major arcana card. So definitely Sagittarius is showing up in this reading, which is already telling me that this is my pile, or I have all the piles. So very much so angelic energy showing up as well. But this is my mother's deck. It was passed down to me. It was gifted to me by her, and it is the deck that I hold most dear in life. And for some reason I felt so giving and loving to share this with you, and the fact that I am is what makes it so special. So I have 5 different oracle cards here or 5 different oracle decks that we will be pulling from. Already pre-shuffled them, but look at that. Okay. Otherworld, ancestral roots, invoking and understanding. They're telling me to leave it. Okay, that was stuck on the bottom whenever I went to go pull it. We also have this card, which was in pile number 1. So please go watch pile number 1 if it resonates with you. If it feels like you want to, I would go watch pile number 1. Alright, let's see what's going on for the Divine Mother. What are the messages that are uplifting and loving that you have for your pile number 3s? What are the messages that you have, Divine Mother, for pile number 3? For the children that chose... Okay. Oh, we have Fey Birth. Immediate shifts, flow, and life force. You might have been lacking energy, and that's no longer the case anymore. That's what I'm just hearing just now. I also said the deck on the bottom. Yeah, the realm of magic, entering invitation and unexpected. Ooh, this is the same energy as pile number 1. I'm so excited. Get ready. Get ready, guys. Or if it hasn't already started happening now, it may have already been happening now. Mesmerization, miracles, ecstasy, and vibrancy. Oh, yes. We all want that. Give us all of that. Please and thank you. The golden, timeless beauty and compassion. Love the energy. Love the energy. Okay, this is pre-shuffled, so let's just see. What are the blessings? Or what are the blessings? Yeah, what are the blessings, Divine Mother? Mother, what are the blessings? Full moon, lots of magic. We also have messages coming through here with this moth. And there has been this like fairy moth flying around my room tonight too. Okay, full moon. Lots of powerful magic here that we have at our disposal. And let's see what the Hecate Oracle. Divine Mother, what is your uplifting, loving messages for pile number 3, last but not least? Divine Mother, what is your messages? Whoop. That's weird. I could have sworn one flopped out, but it didn't. It's almost like a false beginning or a false something. A false pop out. A false pop out? Origins, Fury, Brimo, the angry one, and Persephone with growth. Ooh, okay. Be loyal to your primordial origins. Okay, guys. Be loyal to your primordial origins. And we need to connect with that aspect of self. All right, let's get a message from here. What are your uplifting, loving messages for pile number 3? Last but not least. Divine Mother, embrace pile number 3. What are your messages and uplifting guidance? Whoop. Soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. And then we also have cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life, and surrender to the sweetness. Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. Yeah. Well, that's crazy because Venus is the Divine Mother and she's the one that orchestrated this reading. So I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, what is the powerhouse, Divine Mother and Dragons? What is the power that's available for pile number 3 right now? What is the power available to pile number 3 right now? What is... Oh, I don't think I've ever read this one. We also have Orange Gold Dragon from Octurius. You guys could be resonate with Octurians. Opens you to the knowledge for the new golden age. Carry the energy of the future. Be a guiding light. Yes, 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 yes. Love it. Okay, let's see. Whoops. Sorry about that. Mama's deck. Okay. Other world, ancestral roots, invoking and understanding, mesmerization, miracles, ecstasy, and vibrancy, the golden unicorn, timeless beauty and compassion. I think that you invoked something. I think that you invoked your ancestry. And when you did that, you might not have realized where you come from or how powerful your origins are. But honey, yeah. Talk about powerful. Yeah, so powerful. We're going to read this deck or this card last because it's going to give you instructions on what to do. Moving into the, it's going to give you instructions on what to do here when it comes to making sure this happens, whatever this is, whatever your advice is, your guidance is here. Surrender to the sweetness and inner temple. Devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. You guys could have seen like those moon circles or whatever they're called that go around the moon or the sun. Those like little circle things that you see. I also feel there may be a connection to Egypt here, and there's a portal that you just stepped through. I'm also hearing the North Star. But tune into the portal of your heart. Okay, yeah. The lilac fire dragon transmutes through the power of divine love, opening up to transcendent love and enlightenment. Purity of heart brings peace, hope, and joy. Yeah. Cracked wide open. I feel like you're going to be cracked open when it comes to love. Like higher love and enlightenment. It makes sense with the amethyst. Okay, Divine Mother. Magic, magic, magic here with full moon. Lots of power here. Lots of power. This is coming up, this full moon in Sagittarius. It's once in a blue moon. Yeah, actually, yes. The full moon that's coming up at the end of this month, the end of May of 2026, from when I'm reading this, is actually once in a blue moon. You know, have you ever heard that saying, once in a blue moon? That is when... that's the end of March, the end of May is that blue moon that we have every once in a while. And it's in Sagittarius. Yes, Sagittarius. Okay, let's see what messages else we have here. Wait, oh, I forgot to read Persephone card. Hold on. We may struggle to accept the inevitable changes life throws at us. Torn from the sun and sky, then plunged into the hard dark of the underworld. Kor gradually accepted her new life and became Persephone, queen of the underworld, no longer meek and innocent, but capable of mature diplomacy and facing harsh realities. Like a seed, she sprouts and grows to bloom, then withers and descends to rise once more. Okay. Brimo, the shatterer of worlds, and her voice will shake things to their foundation. Hecate Brimo is the bringer of storms of change. Do not resist. The only true thing to fear is fear itself and fear of self. For even during turmoil, a new balance will be found. Wow. Look to the strength of your foundations. No more coasting, no more relying on others, no more lies or procrastination. The goddess does not bring hardship out of spite. Hecate is speaking to you. Listen, explanation point. Ooh, yeah, that cracked open makes sense now. Ooh. The full moon, a ceremony, culmination, or completion of a cycle in time. There is magic here. The full moon has the power to magnify your dreams. It can also take away anything not in alignment with them. Be open to the magic and the wonders of all things. Meditate or perform a ritual on the full moon to draw more of her power, feminine, receptive energy into your life, project, and rituals. Okay. There is a time coming, okay? This has either happened already or it's going to happen when there is shifting, a change, but it's meant... You could be so mad at her for doing this, but then you realize that you became the freaking goddess of the underworld. You were plunged into the darkness only to realize that you became the most badass there is. You became the freaking goddess. You became the queen of the underworld because you were thrust into that darkness with your innocent self. You are no longer innocent, my child. You are no longer innocent, my child. You are no longer innocent, my child. We're not taking reversals here. Yeah, you are no longer innocent, my child. Now, things have been distracting you. Yes. Distracting you away from your power, the magician. When it comes to your home, there's some type of celebration when it comes to your home and completing a cycle here with the, ooh, I forgot, can't see that, the world. You are no longer innocent, my child. The Queen of Wands. Wow, the Queen of Wands is the Witch of the Tarot. She is vibrant. Look at the sunflowers. I got a sunflower yesterday. She's the witch. She's the what? She's the black cat. She has a black cat. She's the Witch of the Tarot. She does magic. She can manifest anything she wants because she knows how to control the energy. She knows how to work the energy. The Queen of Swords and the Devil. You have went from being, whoops, whoops, whoops. You can't see any of that. I'm just going to hold it like this. You have went from being bound to the things that trapped you to understanding that I'm going to check you before you get anywhere near me. I'm not going to let you get anywhere near me without me making sure that I'm discerning whether you're worth your ability to be in my energy or not, whether there's a people, place, or thing. Doesn't really matter. What is your message for pound number 3, Divine Mother? Divine Mother, what is your message for pound number 3? You no longer burst into situations. You sit in your throne. You have grown so much. Excuse me, ma'am. Seriously? Really, dude? You act like you don't know how to open the door, bro. She is a hot mess tonight, y'all. Yeah, you no longer like rush into things head first or fire first. You're taking your time and you're coordinating the life that you wish to have, that you wish to grow. You're understanding the aspect of life that as above, so below. Why do I feel like I'm speaking in riddles? What else do you have for pound number 3? The 6 of Cups. You know why this is happening now and you're not working out of your wounds? Because you have healed your inner child. You've given your inner child a voice. That's why. Yep. 3 of Pentacles. And now that you've allowed your inner child a voice, now your inner child can help you grow those companions and those connections that you need to have in order for you to grow and in order for you to get out your message and to get out whatever it is that you're meant to do spiritually, your spiritual purpose. And you can shift it. You can work to change what happened in the past by revisiting and revisualizing and giving your past a whole new story. Your mind doesn't know the difference between revisiting and it happening. So go back and rewrite the story of your past when it comes to your childhood wounds. They're proud. She's proud of you for doing that because your past life, could be something with the past life, but your childhood was not easy. You had to create a lot of visions and a lot of dreams and a lot of disassociation and a lot of coming out of your body in order to deal with life. Okay, in order to deal with your life, you had to make up a lot of stories. You had to tell yourself, oh, this is just pretend. You know what I mean? Like this is my life, just kidding. Even though it's really not my life, but I'm pretending it is because this is what I want it to be, Sorry, she almost burnt her hair. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and read this dragon card for you, pound number 3. And then I will let you go. This is a beautiful message. Very empowering. You're strong. You're a strong pal. I don't really need to, coddle you. Y'all already know the deal. And if you don't, then this probably is not your pile. Because that's just how I feel. I don't know. That's just what I'm getting. You've come a long way, okay? Yes, you were plunged into the darkness, but It was done for a reason, babes. And you know that. Please watch your tail, baby. You're getting all kinds of burnt. Thank you. Excuse you. Okay, what is... I can't find the dang page. Lilac Fire Dragon. There it is. Okay. These dragons are 5th dimensional. However, they can reach up into the 9th dimension to access awesome lilac fire of source, which is a new energy recently graced to earth. This carries transcendent love as well as enlightenment, which when these dragons pour their lilac fire over and through us, we are bathed in divine feminine light, which has the power to dissolve all our lower energies and pure love and bring us peace, hope, and joy. It also bathes us in higher divine feminine qualities of wisdom, agape, and oneness. Having the energy in our aura may even allow us to experience bliss and ecstasy. Guidance. When you choose this card, a lilac fire dragon will touch you with incredible 9th dimensional light. So call it in and ask it to touch you. As it approaches you, breathe in divine love and sense the lilac fire enveloping you. This will enable you to let go of the old easily, calmly, and graciously. Notice particularly how you feel when this dragon touches you and the sense of purity of the love that it radiates. Ask this dragon to remain with you, to anchor the glorious light of the lilac fire and take you into a new and illuminated way of being. When you do this, the love radiating from your heart will become purer and more beautiful. People will sense this and respond with trust, respect, and gratitude. Consciously work with this beautiful dragon and notice the difference it makes in your life and the quality of love around you. Ooh, I'm excited for that. Y'all let me know how that works out for you. I'm going to do it tonight as well since, well, you know, all 3 piles were my pile. Just different aspects of self. But I love you guys so much. You guys are amazing. Your ancestors are here. When you invoke them, ecstasy, miracles, vibrancy happen. You are timeless. You are the golden unicorn. Your high self is here, baby. And you are absolutely stunning. Stunningly beautiful. Look at that. You see what I'm saying? I love you. Mwah. Comment down below, please. It really helps the channel. I'm a new girl here. So please comment, like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. There's now 3 flames. Now 2. Mwah. I love you guys. Bye.